Hey guys, you are tuned into Entertainment Scoop. I am Linda Luna and I'm here with the legendary Chris Perez. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, and thank you for coming out to the book signing event today. I'm in a. It's been a good thing. We did one last night. The turnout was crazy. Same thing. It looks like today, so I couldn't be happier. I mean, it's about these kind of events. Obviously, are completely about just perpetuating Selena's legacy forward and her memory and her music and everything involved in that kind of stuff.
Right. Well, I saw the picture from last night. I didn't get to attend, unfortunately, but the picture what you doing the selfie, thousands of people, like 3 to 4 thousand people, I heard showed up. So how was that feeling to see just all those people come out and support you and embrace what you're doing?
That part of it is beautiful.
You're here to talk about the book. This is the book that he wrote, To Selena with Love. Tell me a little bit about the book and what was the purpose behind it, because I know that it took you a long time to get to this point. And if you can just briefly give us a summary of why you did this book.
A couple of years back, to kind of cut the story down, certain things were happening in my life, and it was almost like they were signs leading towards something. And there was like the icing on the cake event, which was, people had been after me for a really long time to write the book, and I kept saying, no, 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 I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. But for some reason, 2 years ago, these things were happening, and I was having these events, that were popping off, and I thought the idea hit. You know what? Maybe it is time. And I think one of the triggers for that was there was so much negativity coming out on TV, and for some reason, people choose to. Not people in general, but some of these networks out there, they choose to put stuff on TV that I just don't understand. And as an example, I won't name any of the networks, but as an example, they'll make this headline about there's this secret out there. And, if you do the math, which isn't hard, and figure out where this secret is coming from, who's perpetuating that, I mean, you would think, oh, why even chase that thing, but so things like that were happening. And I figured, you know what? I need to, with my voice, go out there and put something positive out and remind people what she stood for and that she was a great person, not only on stage and off stage, and, kind of shed some light on how our relationship blossomed. Right. And
I'm sure it was a sense of therapy for you at the same time, kind of just recovering just from and healing on your own as well, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. Well, there was that. There was a lot of sense of that, but it was a good experience. It was 99.9% happy, and of course, we all know how the story. Most of us know how the story ends. So to have to relive that was a little difficult, but other than that, I mean, I wouldn't change a thing.
You have someone like Drake. I don't know if you heard about the shirt that he wore, and he's like just paying tribute to her, and out of nowhere it just came out. So it's almost like a sense of like you embracing that and knowing, you know what, it does hurt, but at the same time, it's just you feel grateful, and it's a sense of like just celebration of these people that I'm sure you wouldn't think would actually know who she is or even celebrate her in that way. So how does that make you feel to see that and to be able to move forward from from all the hurt and from the past? Because I can imagine what you went through all these years.
How do I feel about it? I'm very proud of the fact that here we are 20 years later. It's something I never imagined. It's not that I didn't think it was possible. It was just something that I never thought about. You can't predict these kind of things. She gets labeled a lot as the queen of this or the queen of that, and that's not something she ever gave herself. That's something that her fans gave her. And she was really proud and happy about that. So to see people like these celebrities nowadays talking about her and the influence that she was on them, or like Drake wearing the shirts and things like that. I mean,
Huge.
that's amazing. Yeah. April 17th and 18th in Corpus is Fiesta de la Flor, which is the first annual. It's like a fiesta downtown Corpus Christi in her honor. Yeah. And
April 17th through the 18th.
Yeah, and on the 18th is the full day. The 17th is half a day, like 5, 6 o'clock until later in the evening. The second day is all day. It's like a fiesta. And there's going to be a lot of bands. I think my band goes up from 4 to 5, and we're really looking forward to that.
So you guys come out support it. If you're going to be in Corpus Christi, go out and support this from April 17th through 18th. Again, the book, you have to get it. He talks about his life with her and just her legacy and all of these other great things in this book. You are on social media, so tell everybody where they can find you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
I'm horrible with that. I have a Facebook. It's like a like page. We always joke around about it because there's like two. I have an alter ego. I have this guy who's the one that does the interviews and the proper guy. Then there's the one with the hair out. When you see that guy on the Facebook page, and there's quite a few likes on it, that's me. And I try to interact as much as I can with the fans, at least a couple times a day, answer questions, things like that. So there's that. There's an Instagram. There's Twitter at Chris G Perez 1. And those are the only ones I have memorized. I don't even know my.
We'll pull them up on the screen, so you guys be sure to follow Chris Perez. And right now we're about to head out to his book signing, so follow us there in a second. And thank you again, once again. And hopefully we'll get to meet up with him again, do more in-depth interview, and have some fun with him. Maybe go go-karting or skydiving or something.
I don't know about the skydiving part. Go-karting for sure.
Thank you so much, Chris. It was such a pleasure.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Perez, and you're watching Entertainment Scoop.